guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today, in our series of spiritual destiny and karma, we shall talk about sage Parashara. Sage Parashara lived in the center of the Indian fertile region in the ancient times. He was a very devout Muni and sage who spent most of his time in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. One day, sage Parashara, who was a very revered, respected, and worshipped sage, had to cross the river to go to the other end of a river in India. For that, he hired a small boat. This boat was being rowed by one very beautiful woman who was the daughter of the king among the fishermen. This woman or this girl was extremely beautiful, but she always smelled of fish because she was a fisherwoman. Hence, she was called Matsyagandha. Parashara was enamored by this woman's beauty and he wanted to have a relationship with her sexually. This woman said, "Sir, you are an old revered saint or sage, but I am a young, beautiful but smelly fisherwoman. How can we two cohabit together?" Parashamani told her, "Because I am a sage, I give you some boons that will make this possible. First of all, henceforth, all the fish smell from your body will go, and instead, a very sweet fragrance will take your body, as a result of which you will be called Yojana Gandha. Yojana Gandha means a woman whose fragrance spreads to 3 miles. That is, if the woman is standing somewhere, her fragrance will be evident in the area surrounding her for 3 miles. Once he made Matsyagandha into Yojana Gandha, sage Parashar created an island within the river, and it was surrounded by fog so that nobody could see what he was doing with her. Not only that, he impregnated this woman, but told her that despite this pregnancy, I give you another boon that you will always remain a virgin. This woman was scared but confident that the sage must be having such occult and clairvoyant powers. Due to the cohabitation of sage Parashara and Yojana Gandha, a boy was born. Because this boy was of a very dark complexion, hence he was named Krishna. This boy followed his father's footsteps as a sage, and ultimately a saint who wrote the great epic Mahabharata as sage Vyasa. Once he started the Mahabharata and later passed on, his title of Veda Vyasa remained, as a result of which his followers were also called Veda Vyasa, and they increased the chapters of Mahabharata to such an extent that today it is said that Mahabharata is one epic in which there is nothing that is applicable to this material world. Sage Parashara was a lame person, so one day when he and his followers were attacked by wolves, the followers could run away, but this man could not, and he was killed and devoured by the wolves. Sage Vyasa is also called an incarnation of God of the literary variety. It is sage Vyasa who wrote the Srimad Bhagavad Gita by getting a transcendental message from God. This is the story of sage Parashara and sage Vyasa. Yojanagandha later went on to marry Shantanu, the king of Hastinapur, and she begot two sons, Chitrangana, Chitrangada, and the other one, Vichitravirya. Rest is history. The life story of the dynasty of Hastinapur has been recorded by Veda Vyasa as the epic Mahabharata. This epic Mahabharata culminated with the last king of Hastinapura. Hastinapura is nothing but the area which is today called New Delhi or Delhi in India. Delhi is the capital of India. Kindly let me know what you think of my story about Parashara, Vedavyasa, and Yojanagandha. If you like my story, kindly subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep reminding you of my future videos. Kindly pardon me for any mistake or error in my appearance, diction, grammar, spelling, etc. Because when I am talking to you about spiritual and material matters, I cannot concentrate on these frivolous items. Till we meet next time in my next video, it is good day from TSV Raghavan.